The other thing that's been making the rounds in my circles, and again, huge banner speculation, like not confirmed, whatever, is that it's gonna have an online component. This game,
Really?
whatever the fuck that means,
That's awesome.
I have
So,
no
are
idea.
you aware that Batman Arkham Origins, which was obviously made by W Montreal, that game had an online mode? Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's still up apparently. I saw somebody tweeting
Yeah, I think
about
it's
it.
on Xbox One if you play it backwards compatibility, I think, or something. Um, wow. Okay, so that's crazy. I mean, we did not have that for Arkham Knight. We did that. The only game that we've had an online component for was Arkham Origins, which was made by W Montreal, which makes sense why
What
the
was
game is going
the
to be online.
what was the online component like?
The online component was completely separate of the single player mode. It was multiplayer only. Um, so you had the single player story, which was completely single player, and then there was the multiplayer mode. It was like you played as thugs with guns, and then you fought off against the Bat Family. You would try to shoot them. If you were playing as the Bat Family, you would try to take down real people as opposed to AI. The thing that interests me about this is that since we know, or don't know, but we've heard a lot, this is a Bat Family game. Uh, there could be a possibility that it's actually like a multiplayer story mode wherein you play with your friends through the story. Like you could have one of you would play as Batman, one as Batgirl, one as Robin, for
Yeah.
instance, and then the story itself is actually multiplayer. So that's a possibility as well. Now that I think about it, my guess is that they won't go that route, although it's a possibility, and I think that they could lean into the Bat Family aspects for the multiplayer. But anyway, that's huge to hear that that is, people have been saying that.
Is it confirmed that in any way that the name is Arkham Legacy?
No, no, it's not.
All right. Because I
Why?
swear I had heard that. It feels like something that I heard a long time ago.
Really?
So I almost thought it could have been the name of the Damian Wayne game, which would have made sense. But
How many people have you heard about the multiplayer thing? Just one or more?
no, at least I'd say at least three or four.
At least three. Damn. Okay. And in terms of the game being at the VGAs, how many people have you
Like
heard that from?
the two, yeah, I was gonna say the two informations were kind of they would kind of come in tandem, like together. So
Right.
no, somebody said something like both the trailer that's gonna drop and the multiplayer, or I don't know where the info comes from.
Okay. And in terms of the trailer coming out at the VGAs, you've heard that from a couple people as well, like three or so.
Yes, but it's all second-hand information. So again, gonna stress it again. Don't fucking bust my PMs and whatnot saying you're a fraud, you're this, you're that. I'm talking to your audience because they do that shit.
Do they?
Yeah, they did. And so I'm not confirming anything. I'm just saying, Kobe asked me if I had heard, and I said, yes, I did. Not able to confirm it, once again.
There you have it.
Okay. Do we see Talon as a playable character? Like, you gotta explain this to me. Isn't he a villain?
Yeah, he is. But Joker was a playable villain in Arkham Asylum.
Oh, that's why. Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Okay, so I was gonna ask. You saw a vertical slice of the game,
Yeah.
and you told me about that, and I had a really hard time grasping what a vertical slice was. Can you explain again briefly what a vertical slice is in like 20 seconds, and then describe what you saw in particular, or 30 seconds, however long you need. It can be a minute. Who cares? Whatever. And then what you
can't,
saw.
The second part of the question, I definitely can't answer.
You
First
can't
part,
answer what you saw about the game,
Yeah,
even though it's canceled.
yeah, I can't.
Okay, all right. Just describe what a vertical slice is then.
A vertical slice is basically, think of a cake, a layer cake, and if you slice it vertically, you basically see all the flavors, right? So when we talk about a video game, it means a small portion of a game where you get to see all the mechanics and all the important shit in a condensed manner. That's what a vertical slice is.
Got it. So you could see the gameplay, you can see the map, you can see,
aspect of it. Yeah.
yeah. So you could see the Bat Bike.
It's like what you would put together for a trailer, basically, when you want to show everything that you can do in the game.
Got it. Okay. And you can't say anything about it.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I can tell you because I already told you. I believe I already told you that there was the Batcave was a thing.
Oh, that was a big thing in it?
Yeah, it was a thing.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying the progression to me sounded interesting in that game.
Because you could customize the Batcave, right?
You could do stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the next step for the Arkham games, instead of it being an abandoned wasteland, right? I mean, that's just my opinion.
They were gonna go for the abandoned wasteland even in the last one, so
Were they really?
sorta, yeah.
But more or less, because it was like apocalyptic. It looked kind of
Yeah,
worn
like
down.
not on the level of Arkham Knight,
but basically an abandoned city.
Not GTA. That's what I'm saying.
I got it. Okay. Okay. What did the Damian suit look like? Did you see the Damian Batman suit?
I'm gonna give you the shittiest answer ever. It looked like a Batman suit.
Did he look? Well, you saw the vertical slice before you played the other Arkham games, so you probably can't compare. But did he look smaller than Bruce Wayne?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but not smaller. Like you mean, not as buff, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Longer cape though.
Longer cape. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very steampunk of him. Makes sense.
Can't
Did
believe.
Damien's Gotham City have skyscrapers, or was it like Arkham Knight's Gotham? It had both had skyscrapers.
It did. Yep.
Yeah. When is the VGAs? It's on December 12th.
I saw the skyscraper comment come up a lot, or I remember coming up a lot in your videos, and I don't know why it's such a big deal. Is there a particular reason for that?
Yeah, because in Arkham Knight there's a few tall buildings, but it's not like think of New York City or Gotham City and how you would typically think of it. It's like a big scaping skyline, vast skyline with a ton of tall buildings. And the problem that fans have had is that none of the games have really given us an authentic Gotham City with a huge skyline, with lots of skyscrapers to jump between. So yeah. Did the Damian Batman kill the thugs and villains? Did he use lethal force in the vertical slice?
No.
Did Damian's game have random crimes like robberies, murders, etc., like in Spider-Man?
Not that I saw.
Was the Nemesis system used in the Damian Wayne game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not exactly like what's the name?
Shadow of
yeah.
War.
It was a variant of that.
Got it. Did the Damian game have the Bat Tank in it? No, it didn't, right?
No.
It had the Bat Bike. Bat Bike, yeah.
Yeah. Which I hope it's one of those things that they reuse.
Yeah, I hope so too.
We need a bigger map. It had a bigger map. So I'm going to guess this is going to be a bigger map as well.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to get smaller.
Yeah.
Although the GTA 6 map, they might have to go smaller.
So I'm going to answer DJ Lynch for a second. He asked if the gadget selection was done via wheel, menu, or the D-pad. And the answer to that question is via console code. So it was, yeah, that's how early it was. So.
Wow. Did you see any stealth gameplay, Gabe?
No.
Okay. I'm surprised he was allowed to. Do you think we'll be able to go back to Arkham City and Asylum in the new game? That'd be cool. I'm there. I'm down for that. We had to use that. Remember, guys, in Arkham Knight in 2015, some of my most viewed videos from Arkham Knight were glitches to get out of the map, to fly to the distant areas of the map and basically glitch out to go to Arkham City.
I remember the plan for the old game was to have more, interiors.
Oh, that's great! Really.
Which, yeah, that's another thing that I would be totally in for.
That's fantastic. I totally agree, because in all the other Arkham games, you can't go in any of the buildings. Can the Bat Bike fly?
No.
It's called a bat bike.
Okay, but see, I'm not in for the Batwing, but like if the Bat bike transforms, I mean, I like that shit. Yeah.
Like it's Back to the Future and he just starts flying. That's funny. Does Gabe know?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
Gabe. Well, you did. You said that you had heard the name Arkham Legacy thrown around. Yeah.
Yes, but I heard it from you guys like on Twitter and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I felt like I heard it a long time ago, so that's why I asked if you guys are sure that if the source is convinced that the name is going to be that, because I almost feel like it was the name of the old game.
Do you know who the main villain was in the last game? The cancel one?
No,
Okay.
zero.
All right, guys. We're going to
Hey.
wrap it there. I got to head out. But, Gabe, thanks for coming on. And you definitely made the stream really fun. So I really appreciate you coming on and dropping all that knowledge on us.